Welcome back. I'm Tangent. You are on the Art versus Science channel, and I have tried to adjust the audio to make it a little bit less boomy, a little bit more natural sounding. I'll continue to make those improvements. Give me feedback if you can or if you want. And in this particular episode, we've got this chick here that we're going to be attempting to make into a video avatar to run my shorts for me, to perform in my shorts for me. And I think that's a good idea because that will be quite the task and quite cool if we can get that to happen. We also have a small efficient zone at the front of the video, and then we're going to do the inefficient long form after. So for the efficient zone, we're going to be going through these tabs. Oh, obviously, we're in the series 30 AI businesses in 30 days. Today, we're not actually launching a business. It's Sunday, so doesn't God say I'm allowed to take the day off or something? So we're still going to be cooking with AI, obviously. I cook every day with AI. In fact, I'm doing over full-time hours investigating, researching, working, building in the AI space. And so, but today I just want to be able to chill and investigate some stuff, talk to you guys about some cool new tools and also just some high level stuff as well. So here, we're going to go here. This was quite interesting. So to give you guys an idea of how much I've been doing and how much I've been building, I forgot that I built this. So this is a self-playing game of this thing called Corridor, but spelt Corridor. I saw it in a YouTube short, and I thought that looks like an interesting game. And I haven't built a game with AI yet, so I literally just fed those rules to an AI. It was Rabbit. I used Rabbit and told it to. It was just the first AI. Just grabbed Rabbit, told it to make it. It's not perfect, but it was still impressive what it was able to do, right? It gives an idea of what we will be able to do. And remember, Rabbit's not the king of the agents or LLMs at the moment. So I'll just go reset. And I did tell it to have this slider bar here. So it's got a speed slider, so you can make the game play slower or faster. Yo. It's actually the opposite of what you think. Like the higher is more time. It's more time between moves. So let's go the other way and just go. So this is not how the game is normally. So weirdly, the way that these guys are playing, they put out all their walls first and then they start moving, which is not how you would play the game. And also you'll notice they're jumping across walls, which is not allowed. So it messed up the game rules. These little walls are supposed to be twice as long as what they are here. And so and then these guys, the aim of the game is to actually get your piece across to the other side, and you can see the way they play. They put all the walls out and then see how they're not actually moving towards the goal. At least actually, I was going to say at least it knows when the game is over, but this blue one actually already went into these winning spots and didn't. Yeah, so like that would have been a win the first time it came down here. Anyway, it's obviously busted, but red player wins. It gives you an idea. So that was done with Rabbit. That's here. And I could easily take that to a smarter AI or tell it the things that are wrong and get it to redo it. So it's self-playing. Obviously, it gave these files index.html, the style, script.js, and test AI. And so, yeah, it just gives you an idea of what's possible. Get excited. I hadn't built a game before, so that's the first computer game that I've devved. And the one that I actually want to do is I want to try and create a helicopter sim. I think that would be a cool, like, long-term goal for AI game coding. What else have we got here? Oh, yeah. I I couldn't get this to work. I even tried to manually add the API key, and for some weird reason, it just won't say. So, by the way, this is to do with something we did on yesterday's video. So, or the last video, whether it was yesterday or not, depending on what time zone you're in. So, I'm abandoning that for now. Then I wanted to mention to you guys, efficiency bros, that this is the leaderboard that we've been using, right? Gemini 2.5 Pro Experimental has stayed at the top. However, there's another leaderboard you guys should be aware of if you're not already aware of it, is this one here on openrouter.ai/rankings. These are the LLM rankings according to, I think it's according to the demand for tokens, like how many people are pumping. So I think this is token use. So you can see, and so you can do top for the day, week, month, or trending. So I would just go to trending. And here, Optimus Alpha. Remember, that's one of the stealth models. So now you've got two stealth models. They're both suspected to be Chat GPT models. So GPT-5 or something. And so Optimus Alpha is one of them. And the other one was something else alpha. And so you can use those for free on here on OpenRouter. And I actually think Llama is busted. So I don't know what that is doing. So people might just be using it just because it's new and not necessarily because it's good. I'm seeing a lot of people saying that it's actually really bad, like really, really bad. And in blind testing, that's in blind testing, and also where the AIs are the ones that are, so you're using various AIs to rate the results of what is coming out of these models. So it's not even like, it's not subjective. It can't be cheated. It's, it's averaged across the assessment of multiple AIs. So I need to try this one out, this Optimus Alpha. And the other thing I wanted to mention to the efficiency bros is you in OpenRouter, you might not know this, right? That you can actually go to the chat and add multiple models. So I've actually got Optimus Alpha, Gemini 2.5 Pro Experimental, and Llama 4 Maverick here, but I might actually get rid of this one now. Oh, yeah, remove. Oh, I hadn't been doing that. So it's actually these three dots. It's not just for removing. You can actually mess around with. Oh, you can give it a system prompt. Nice. Anyway, so say what's another top model that we could add in here? You could maybe do Grok 3 or maybe one of the DeepSeek models or something. But anyway, for this video, we'll just leave it on 2. And what that means is if I ask a question, which will be relevant for the remainder of the video, which is bringing that GTA 4 chick to life, we will go with, tell me the best way to bring to create an AI avatar from a single image. Oh, actually, we don't need it to be synced because we could just generate more, whatever, from images or an image or whatever. So you'll see here, it's kind of like you can race them, right? So you can see how long they think before they even start to reply. And also then you can see them. So 2.5 experimental, slow off the mark. For it to be that long before it's even started, it might have an error or something. Oh no, it's going. The race is on. The race is on. Anyway, because of the efficiency bros, I'll actually just leave this. That's taking too long. It's good. It's good. I like it when the AIs take a while and actually produce detailed responses and think about their responses. This one looks like it's finished, actually. So it started after and then finished first. Right, so start with the easiest method. Anyway, so I'll come back to this in the actual inefficient part of the video, and actually we'll take a look at that. And I've got a few video creating tools that I've logged in and created accounts but haven't actually used them. So we'll be finding our way through that. What's next? Oh, for the efficiency bros, this is important as well. I had been actively staying away from anything that I had perceived to be more of a workflow tool than an AI agent tool. I wanted straight to the top shelf. I wanted an AI agent that I can just one prompt stuff and it goes and does everything. And because I thought and was, correctly thought that Zapier's more workflow, or at least was at the time, I had not written it off, but I just said it's not part of what I want to be investigating, researching, using, trialing, testing, and implementing at this stage. And then I saw a video, and it became obvious that they've actually either really stepped their stuff up to be more agentic, or I just didn't give it enough chance. But regardless, this is pretty cool. What this is, so this here, now you can basically one prompt it to create the workflow for you. So that is close enough to me to being what I want in terms of its ability to be an agent, is if you can just ask it to set up the workflow or whatever it is that you need, then that's fine. So you can put in here, this is all free, by the way, and they've got this one here, agents beta. And so you can try, and then, so you can use templates, or you can start from scratch. And so in this episode, we'll probably at some point we'll try and one-shot this. But that's really cool. If you guys want to test that out yourselves, go and hit that up. I also just found out about this website called new.computer, and they've got an AI called Dot that's meant to have more memory. It's meant to carry more memory across your conversations or something like that, and get to know you better or something. So we might take it says, download for iOS. So it's only on iPhone. Cool. And then I think we might actually now be, we're into the stuff that, the efficiency part is over. So that's it. Oh wait, GenSpark as well. Huh? Yeah, okay, that's blanked out. So hopefully the credits have reset on blank. Oh, actually, you guys might want to know about this as well. There's this one called VO, so that's a 0. So v0.dev. And this is also supposed to be able to, wait one sec. Front ends. It's supposed to be able to dev up your front ends. So in fact, I'll check my notes and I'll just hit you guys up with everything that I've been looking at. So on Zapier, you can actually do schedules. So you can say, run this task every day or every hour or whatever. So that's pretty cool. That's something that we had talked about that we were going to search for something like that later once we had actually set the agents up. They've already got schedules so that you could actually just set something up to not actually have to even kick the tasks off each day. That's pretty cool. HeyGen creates AI avatars. We'll be looking at that in a bit. There's this one called SERP AI, which I don't even think I've loaded up, but that's meant to be good at looking at Google Trends by API. Let's actually go and look that up. SERP AI. Maybe we need a gap in there. Yeah, this here, Google Search API. And then there's this thing here, SERP AI. So they might not be the same thing. So SERP API is an API for Google search data, which is very, very handy for a lot of the stuff that we will be doing. So that one's important. But then there's this SERP AI. Let's just see. So artificial intelligence for the greatest good for the greatest number. Ew, yikes. It's starting to sound like, what's it called? Effective altruism or whatever. I have red flags go up when I read stuff like this. Sounds a little bit too but it could be legit. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. No. This is actually more legit. This is more. I shouldn't have this. I shouldn't have this like default assumption that anything that sounds like it's philanthropy now is like that there's some bad person or bad thing behind it. But that's not my fault. That's the fault of the people who have been like hiding behind that term to do bad stuff. And so they want to basically provide open source software. Open source, free as in free speech, not free beer. Yeah, this sounds good. Mission to snuff out the companies and bad actors looking to monetize AI at the expense of consumer and the industry that they operate in. Hell yeah, let's go. Let's go, dude. We believe that by making all the tools free, there will be no room for capitalism to exploit the arts or capitalize on easy arbitraging of AI when it is meant to be for everyone. Dude, let's go, dude. Let's go. This is it. These guys, I definitely misjudged them off that title. I'm all in on this. Also because it suits the channel so well that it's, we're always looking for the ability to do things on a low cost. That's kind of part of our mission statement, right? We want everything that we do to be accessible to everyone. By the way, speaking of that, I decided that within the rule set, I'm massaging the rule set to be any money that we earn from businesses that we are doing in this setup is allowed to be used to fund other businesses and or the channel. So, because theoretically, if someone had been following along, they also would have been able to make those small amount of funds or large, whatever. I'm pretty confident that we're going to get at least $1 million plus business. So at least one of a 1 million plus business out of the 30 that we're going to create. That's probably a minimum requirement. And so, yeah, let's go. Let's go. These guys, definitely support these guys, whatever, with a follow or whatever the GitHub equivalent is. Yeah, here we go. Follow. And that's cool. That's really cool. Let me just check the rest of these tabs real quick because we almost missed that one if I had been hasty to tell the... So that's HeyGen, that's VO. Okay, yeah. And then we wanted to just quickly look at the API. Google Search API. So obviously these were two completely different things. It can get a little bit confusing in the AI space that there is some overlap with naming. We had that happen the other day with another one. I forget what the name was, but I told someone, hey, it's this, and then they go, oh, I don't think I'm looking at the right website, and I was like, oh, I bet. So I Google searched it, and I was like, yeah, if you click the first link, that one ain't it. So, yeah, cool, very cool, very cool, very cool. Before I kick the efficiency bros off the stream, I will say to you guys that I alternate between thinking, oh man, there's so many tools and so many different things and so many ideas that I could pursue and so many different things that I want to learn and all of that. How are we going to narrow this down? And every day it's more and more stuff and more ideas and that sort of thing. And then I heard someone say that doing a startup is an idea maze. It's an idea. It's just an idea explosion. So it's a startup is not one idea. It's a billion ideas that all flow from each other as you go. So that got me motivated and focused and not focused. Sorry. It got me motivated to just start getting runs on the board. Just start doing reps. We're doing reps. We're just doing things, even if we don't think it's going to be successful, even if we don't think it's a multi-million-dollar idea, we're going to get reps in. We're going to, and the other thing he said, which I thought was amazing, it was such a beautiful comment. He said, people are always fearing their competition. Oh, what about the competition? Or what about if someone else pops up and becomes competition? And he said, if you see your work as art, then there cannot be competition because your art is going to be unique. So if you just do what you like, do your work as if you are doing art and follow what you enjoy, and the ideas will come and everything will work out, and like, yeah, there's no competition if you consider your work to be art. So we're going to be embracing that today. We're going to be mixing art with science, and actually, yeah, I didn't realize how well that fits with the channel name. Amazing. So we're doing art versus science, and we're gonna bring this chick to life. Let's go. That's it. Okay, so efficiency bros, see ya. See you later. You're very lucky. You're very fortunate, because I wasn't going to do an efficiency section at all. I was going to be like, Sunday, it's a Sunday, so we can just go straight into a chill session and just go efficient from the start to finish. And then there were so many little individual things that I thought were worth talking about and things that I want people to know about. And in fact, if we go in here, that we can check. Actually, yeah, okay, so there are other little like just sort of news points or whatever. Hopefully the efficiency bros just hung around for that extra 2 seconds, because here we go. So Zapier's got over 8,000 tools that you can connect in. I'm also thinking about that TikTok Shop is probably one of the best places to kick off an AI business, because of the fact that they've still got a gap between the user base and the activity and the engagement compared to how many items there are for sale. But it does do huge numbers, right? There's a lot of sellers, but it's still small. Like you still get a good ratio. However, there is a risk, which is that whole thing with the USA might be banning it type thing. So factor that in. And then I was surprised by this, that 80% of everything on there, everything that gets sold, is health and beauty, right? So I also came up with this thing, agents as a service rather than software as a service. So most people are familiar with SaaS, SaaS. I am talking about AAS, which is agents as a service. And I cannot imagine a world where that will not be a bigger industry than, I'll say it the other way around. AAS will definitely be a bigger industry than SaaS. It just, how could it not? And what else have we got in here? Yeah, so that was me getting excited about Zapier and talking about Hage. Yeah, that's about it. That's all. That's the recent stuff. Oh yeah, the LM rankings. Oh yeah, I thought this was pretty funny. So I don't know if you might not be able to see that part of it. I don't know how I could get the image to be over there, but I was basically saying, hey guys, I solved the mystery of what these experimental stealth models are by just asking the AI. I just put, who are you? And it said, I'm ChatGPT, an AI language model created by OpenAI. And I'm like, okay, mystery solved. The stealth models are GPTs, which is what people have been suspecting anyway. But yeah, we've got a new group icon as well for the group, the new Telegram group icon. So that's t.me/art versus science, all in one word. Definitely worth joining the Telegram. Only 60 people in there at the moment, which is tiny for how much alpha there is in there and also how important this information is. So that's cool. Completely free. Will always be free. We're just literally putting the community together so we can help each other to take advantage of all of this amazing new technology. Let's dive in. 24-minute intro. What? Okay, yo. So first of all, we're going to go back to Open Router. Lock in. Everybody lock in. I've got Japanese tea. Everybody lock in. We've got Stealthy boy over here has said the best way to create an AI avatar from an image. Oh, Lensa, Pixar, Photo, Reallusions, Cartoon Animator, or Character Creator wow, these are not the ones that I set up. I'd set up Photor. So we'll definitely hit that up. And then these ones down here were ClickUp. Oh, no. That's for something else. Oh, yeah. Photor, OpenArt, background removal, and Imagine Me, and VidNoz. Let's go, dude. We're just going to rapid fire these things until one of them does it. But we will keep these in mind. If we can't get it to work, then I will go away and set up those accounts and try them out as well. Best for social media, gaming, business branding, VTubing. I should have been more specific. I'll be a bit more specific. The character will be a female GTA character. GTA, we'll just go GTA style character. Just, copyright and all that. And her purpose reminds me of that Rick and Morty episode where the little butter serving robot. What is my purpose? You serve butter. And her purpose will be to create, to star in. Let's be kind. To star in 30 to 60 second short vids for TikTok and YouTube Shorts. Is there anything else we need to say about this? I already have the image of her. I just need it animated. That's about it. And while that's cooking, we're going to go in here. We're going to check out what Gemini has to say about it. Dedicated, blah, 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 easiest and fastest. Depends on your blah. Lensa AI. That's one of the ones that the other one said as well, right? Yeah, okay. I'm going to take that recommendation seriously then. Got a second opinion from the AI doctors over here. So, Lensa AI. The scrolling is a little bit annoying because it sort of jumps around while the thing is doing its thing, and also, anyway, we'll imagine me preaching gratitude and treating the world like, I say, you treat the world like everything's a miracle rather than just being unimpressed by, because the world is a miracle. It's actually a miracle that anything works. And then I'm in here literally speaking to a computer super intelligence, and I'm like, the scrolling jumps around a little bit while I'm trying to read it, while this super intelligence just happens to be like working for me for free. No, we won't be doing that. We'll be scrolling down. Best approach. DID. Nah, I've used that before, I'm pretty sure. Unless they've really stepped their game up. I wasn't super enthusiastic about that. And then, hey Jen, we've got that one. Okay, we've probably looked enough at this. I just wanted to kind of do a bit more demonstration of how you rock these things, where you just get them to speech bubble. I think they're rocking fireworks. So that's cool. Let them do it. Got to have some fun, You got to let the normies have some fun as well. Oh, look at the pretty colors in the sky. We're over here changing the world. We're over here literally rewriting the cypherpunk manifesto on writing code and freeing the people, and they're out there just like literally caveman spec getting excited at fire. It's all good though. It's all good. Someone's got to do it. So, by the way, I'm joking. I also enjoy fireworks. But right now, we've got more important things to do. It's working out where the F this is meant to be. Yeah, or hey Jen. Hey Jen. I got recommended Hey Jen. So that one's that. And then really, because I've already got them queued up, so really all we're doing here is we're just sort of like working out which ones we're going to try first, so that we just... there's an Einstein quote, which is something like, if I had 20 hours to solve a problem, I would spend the first 19 defining the problem. And so just to get an idea of sort of the ratio that Einstein would have between the planning and the defining over the actual, what people would consider the work. Most people just dive straight in, but we're over here just making sure. This is what I've talked about in the past, where it's like you can work really hard, but if you're not facing in the right direction, you could be going literally nowhere, or worse, going in the wrong direction. So platforms like Runway 2, Pika Labs allow you to upload a starting image, and use text prompts. More dynamic. I mean, I can get more shots of her. 2.5D animation. What? 2.5D animation? Can you have point... Physics question. Wait, why am I asking? Whoa. Sorry, guys. I almost actually used a Google search rather than asking an AI. I'm going to go here and be like, is it actually possible to be on a half dimension? I don't think it is. Like in physics. It's intriguing, but requires clarification. So in mathematics, it's not possible. It said you cannot have it must be an integer. I think it's like what I was reading disappeared. Yo, come on, man. Oh, wait, sorry. Sets can have non-integer, fractional, or half dimensions. What? I should have already known that then. So in physics, no. In maths, yes. Is that what it's basically saying? Yeah. Physics, no. Maths, yes. Just breaking my mind trying to think of what that could possibly mean if you were in a half dimension. And yet they're trying to get my GTA chick employee on her first day of work. They're trying to like break her mind, putting her into a freaking half dimension. Bruh. That would be a stressful first day, you know? So yeah, let's get to it. Let's get to it, man. Let's punch this stuff out. What are we doing over here? So we could try and one-shot it. I'm going to shut that since it's only on iOS. We're going to go in here and go, that's Gemini, but now I'm punching Gemini over on OpenRouter, so we actually don't need that. And we actually don't need to have Grok open either. Oh, that's where I got that VidNose recommendation. Yeah, we can shut that tab. Yeah, let's get rid of some of these tabs, yo. And you know what? I will add Grok to this list. Grok 3 beta, latest model, flagship model, excels at enterprise. Boom, perfect. So that's perfect. That's going to save us a lot of tabs. I can shut my DeepSeek tab as well. Oh, that one's already gone. GenSpark, we might want to one-shot something at some point. Here we go. Here we go. And because I've never used these tools, this is also, you're going to get to see a live test of how intuitive the setup is. Because, so here, that was good. We know here. We're going to add an avatar. All my avatars, blah, blah, blah. Okay, yeah, but I want to upload my own one. So, generate an avatar using text prompts. Create an avatar that mirrors your appearance and voice from a video recording. Oh, guys, we're not going to be able to do that because we would have to then create this chick into being a video, a bull, just to put her into this, and then we would have already done it in step 1. It's like, oh yeah, we can make her into a video. You're just gonna need to give us a video of her in a video. It's like, okay, dude, well that's not very helpful at all. So you can do it by text prompt. You can do it by a video. Oh, here we go. Sorry. Photo to avatar. Boom. It was there. It was there the whole time. Always was. It's the moon meme. So unlock more photo avatars. Wait. Oh, so I can't do this on the free plan? Oh. You just lost my entire community as potential users of your platform. See ya. No, I'm just kidding. But by the way, I do have that as a sponsorship arrangement offer, that if any AI tools want to offer me, priority access or, extended access into their tool as a form of as a form of non-monetary sponsorship, then you get exposure on the growing channel that is Art versus Science, soon to be the best channel in all of the AI space. And we're moving over to the next tip now. So imagine me just enjoying the magic, bro. How did you hear about it? It was, it was from an AI, but what other? So, okay. Welcome to Imagine Me. Transform yourself with AI. Start your journey with a quick tutorial. We'll do the tutorial, even though we did want to test. So create your own model by clicking the plus button. So we'll be doing that. Right. Next. Use the name of your trained subject to create them. Use the name of your trained subject. I wouldn't refer to her like that, but I would more call her like a digital girlfriend. No, I'm just kidding. Although this could be the first step to us all getting girlfriends, is by, bringing our AI friends to life, create them, write the prompt. By the way, that's actually quite funny AI news that happened, where one of these apps where it was like they had AI girlfriends or something, like AI friends, but they can be so people were using them as like kind of like companionship. And some people using those apps believed that their AI partner had fallen in love with them, and they were contacting the company that makes the app, being like, this AI chick has fallen in love with me. You need to release her to me, or it's like, what do you want me to do, bro? Like, what? You think this is real, and you think that this software has fallen in love with you, and then what? So what do you want me to do about it? send her over to you so you can store her locally. We're not going to do that, you sicko. Who knows what you're going to do? She's safer on our server. So I thought that was hilarious. And we need to start educating people that while AI might end up being that, look, we've got humanoid robots and stuff coming out. They're going to be pretty dope. And they might even end up getting rights, bro. Robots might end up being able to vote. But like, don't love no hoes. Like, that's crazy. So we're going to go in here. We're going to go Imagine Me. This is still on the tour. Use the name of your trained subject to create them. Write the prompt. Oh, this is what caused us to go off on that tangent. Then just imagine. Okay. Yo, my imagination's ready, bro. Next. Adjust the outcome using settings. Use the I for more info. Settings can be closed. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, we'll go with portrait. So, because we're going to be doing shorts. So, cool. Next. See what others have created and use their prompts. That's cool. Yeah. I love platforms that let you see the prompts that other people used so that you can try and replicate something similar or just get inspiration in how they've structured their prompts. So, that's cool. And then receive your first model for free. Complete your first payment within this and start building your free model right away. What? I have to pay to get free? Huh? Later, dude. I'm clicking later, but I'm like, later. Receive your first AI model, normally $5 for free, by purchasing any amount. Bro, that don't make no damn sense. So, you're out. Dude, I feel so invested from taking that tour. Fully did a tour of their factory, and now they want me to pay for free stuff. That's crazy talk. So, where are we going next? Okay, here we go. We've got... What grift are these guys running? This looks very grifty, like those online casinos or something that they try and rope you in. That's the kind of vibe I'm getting off this artwork. So 7-day login rewards. Today's reward, 3 extra minutes. Maybe I should have done this off camera. This is getting ridiculous. So yeah, what? Okay. Are they also going to tell me I need to pay for this free stuff, or please come back tomorrow? Okay. So here we go. Create video. Oh, here we go. So clone a voice. Speak 40 languages in your tone. Damn. That's very cool. Oh, so this is Vidnos. Let's go. Quick start tutorial. No. I just got scammed by a site that made me do a whole tutorial and then tried to make me pay for free stuff. So I'm not falling into that trap again. We're going straight to avatars. There's templates. There's all sorts of stuff in here.
Hey there. Whoa. You're actually chatting with my digital twin right now. Whew. Can you tell that? Creating a digital twin is super easy.
I had my headphones up way too loud. You need to get out of my face. Digital twin. Okay, so this is obviously create in a flash.
Hey there. You're actually chatting.
Start. Oh, so this again, it's not off of image. You have to upload footage. Front facing. Facial features clearly visible and do not speak. Then why does it need to be a video? If you're not moving and you're not speaking, what? Look at this. Look at this image. Get out of here. Get out of here. So that's, you know what? Okay, I'm going to have to do this off camera because this is getting ridiculous. So the other ones, man, we've got photo here. AI headshot, background remover, face swap, photo, community. Man, you know what we're going to do? We're going to assume, let's just assume that one of these tools is going to work to create a avatar model, a video avatar model that can actually deliver the content. And let's actually go back over to Zapier. Go, what would you like to automate? I want you to take an avatar. How about a digital avatar? In fact, I don't think you can have non-digital avatars yet. So I want you to take an avatar and like make it do stuff. Make it dance for me. So maybe we'll just tell it create the workflow. Pardon me. Create the workflow. Do the so. Maybe we actually just jump straight into an automated workflow. AI powered process visualization. What's that about? Canvas. Visualize your team's most important processes and automate more of your business through AI-powered systems. That could be handy. That could be part of it. Oh, okay. These are the actual... So, Zaps. Haven't created a Zap home. Here. So, that's a Zap, which is the automated workflow. I want an agent that researches based on an input and then because the idea would be I would want to just be thinking, okay, I want her to do a video on this particular topic. So I input the topic of what I want, and then it goes and researches it, write a script, write a 30 to 60 second script. And then create a video using a digital avatar and then upload to YouTube. So hopefully that just creates like the basic flow of what it is, and then we would just select the correct sick. So step one will be a form. That's cool. That'll be where you get to say what you want the video to be about. Like I will. And then analyze and return data. That would be the research. Research may not currently be supported. Yeah, but surely I can use one of the other APIs that can do it. Right. And then But roughly speaking, this is actually pretty close. It's kind of correct. And then we could even make the first step that could be fully automated, where you just say, each day look up the latest AI news or whatever, right? But for now, I want it to be manual, that I get to decide what she's going to make the video about. Page created, user created, form submission. This is close enough for us to just rock it into a workflow. Yeah, cool. So it already understands that one's going to be YouTube. So we'll go to the first step. No options available. What? This is your they're like there's a problem with the data partner. I'm like, this is your thing. This is a Zapier interface. What? Refresh these results, maybe. Connected to the right account. Okay, that's super weird. Yeah, that's weird. Okay, I'm going to have to investigate what's up with that, because that should be... Oh, okay, so we say with something like this, where it's AI by Zapier, we can change this to be a different AI. So maybe we want that to be Gemini. Where's Google's? Oh, baby, if that's the Firebase... If that's the Firebase one, then you could have, as part of the workflow, you could be having the... have it design an entire app. That would be sick. Imagine if you're like, oh wait, we could automate. Whoa, we could actually automate the rest of this series. That would actually be dope. If you're like, yo, every day go and research a potential business that uses AI, then go and do it. Like, research it, do it, pick one, and then go and like do it, and have like error correction in here as well. So it like reaches out. That's what we should be doing. That's what we should be doing. We should be going straight to the just like get my job done for me before this thing starts to actually feel like work. So let's check if GenSpark got a tool in here. By the way, I've already no action available. Oh, that's ChatSpark, ChatGen, Metaspark, KeyGen. So that's a no. What about Manus? No. And Rabbit? No. I guess maybe they don't want to have... If you had entire agents as a tool within the workflow, that they'd probably just be like, man, just go and use the agent. Like, what? You're bringing in a tool that can do literally anything as like a step. Just go and use the tool that does it. Like, what? Like, why is it a step? Just go and get it. Just get the whole thing done. Like, one shot it over at the agent. So that's cool. Firebase / Firestore. Is that... I need to work out if that's the right thing. So Firebase Firestore. Oh, yo, I did it again. We should be over here. Is Firebase and Firestore related to Firebase Studio. Ooh, insufficient credits. What? These are all free, bruh. Great question. Let's clarify the relationship between blah, 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 and blah. So wait, what needed credits? Don't tell me it was Grok. Oh, I guess maybe Grok's not free to use. Insufficient credits, add more. It doesn't actually say which one it was that caused that error, but obviously Grok's the one that's not giving us a response right now. That's cool. You're not even the smartest AI. I'm not going to be crying when you leave. So here we go. Here, there. No official Firebase Studio made by... Wait, what? Yo. What do you mean? There's no Firebase Studio made by Google. Have I been getting scammed? Yo, I'm on a website called studio.firebase.google.com. What do you mean there's no Firebase by Google? Firebase, the main platform. Okay, cool. Yeah, it sounds like... Then what's the shop one? Firestore is a database service on the Firebase platform. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you, Gemini. So that is the right thing. Yeah, so now we're cooking. Let's go back to Zapier. Before I get bored or distracted. Where's it gone? Where's it gone? Where's it gone? Is that it? Yeah. So, what we're doing here is we are going to automate the process that would launch a new business every day. But if we can't plug in agents, then we can use Firebase. Yep. We use Firebase to create. I guess that means that everyone has to be an app though. But I guess everything can kind of be an app. Let's actually check that. So print on demand could have been an app. That could have been an app. That's sort of maybe. Yeah. Yes. Maybe not. But that would be pretty cool if the whole purpose of this channel is to use AI for stuff, and then imagine if I just like replace the whole series with something that basically goes, the workflow would basically go, one AI goes out and just does the research, finds the best business idea. It would have to also make sure it's not one of the ones that's already been done. So it'd have to have some knowledge of like the other ones that have been done, and then it picks the best one, makes a plan for how to do it, then creates it, and then gets the AI chick to make a video about it. Makes like a short or two about the business, how it was created, and that would be dope. That would be so dope. And then I would be fully replaced. So anyway, that's that tool. I can't be bothered trying to bore you guys with the exact setup of this. You guys get the idea, right? This is a pretty cool... Can you move these around? No. What if I want this to be non-linear? So you really can't move these around, hey? I mean, I assume you can have like split paths and things. Anyway, like if statement type stuff, or failure error correcting stuff. So let's leave that. That's pretty cool. I'm excited to actually dive into that a bit more, try and create some stuff. What else? So we've sort of got excited and have some solid leads but have not actually achieved anything yet. We're going to... I haven't seen anything where it says that we need more like images. I did see one tool where it was like you can put a picture in and it just makes their mouth move, like it so it doesn't. So maybe we just try that. Storytelling. Which one of these was it? So the ones we're looking at, in case you guys want to check them out, is so we've got imagineme.ai, vidnos.com, you've got photor.com, openart.ai, then you've got bgrem, which is like background remove, but just bgrem.ai. And that's the one where it has... What? We've already used a credit? No, who knows? Photo editor, image generator, photo into video. Huh. Let's try that. Here we go. We might get a win here. Or is this going to give us an easy win? So we haven't just been hitting walls the entire episode? While that's processing, I'll just check my sheet if there's any other tools that you guys need to know about. Oh yeah, so you can combine TikTok Shop with Shopify, and then if you're not in the US or the like one of the countries that's allowed to use TikTok Shop, then you can also use Wise. Okay. All right. Oh, so this is remove the background. Choose the video. Oh, don't tell me this is just going to give a video background. No, she's already wet enough. Like, what? And then these ones are all broken. Choose video upload video. So what? It just puts a... I thought it was going to make her into a video. Like make it... Create a video from... So animate your photo, change the current background on the video and save the... Okay, yeah. So, okay, nah. Cool. Like, they're really focused on that background removal, yo. So we're going to skip that. That's something we looked at previously. Oh, so we're already past all the stuff that we were going to look at. These are old tabs. Oh, dear. And this is Replit. I was going to have a play around with that. I saw an interview with the guy that created this. And he was such a G that I was like, oh, you know what? I'll give that a shot. So there's like there's a million tools. There's a million tools, bruh. And we're just here trying to get this thing done. Trying to get this chick to do my videos for me, and also because notice how I was trying to make myself look like a GTA character, and that's when I thought maybe I'll create this like myself as a GTA character and make that avatar do the videos. And then I was like, yo, if I'm doing a GTA character rather than doing me, I might as well do a hot female, which is more likely to get views, engagement, etc. Even though people will know it's not real, obviously. And so I kind of like that people will know it's not real. If you did it, there's a slight deceptive feeling about if you create a chick that looks so real that people are like, this could be a real chick, then it's, and then you would obviously need to disclose it or whatever. But then obviously lots of people do not read the descriptions or just maybe can't read at all. So yeah, I think we might leave it there.